What if I told you that the most powerful way to influence a woman, to earn her respect, admiration, even desire, has nothing to do with your words? No clever pickup lines, no flashy gestures, just silence, presence, and power. In this world of noise, distraction, and desperate validation seeking, the man who can master himself, who can move through life with calm, detached purpose, is the man who women watch, wonder about, and want to follow. This is not a game. This is Stoicism. And in this video, we will break down how to outsmart women without uttering a single word. Not by manipulation, but by embodying something so rare that it cannot be ignored: masculine excellence and inner peace. Welcome to How to Outsmart Women Without Saying a Word. Stoicism. Let's begin. Number 1. The silent language of power. Before you ever speak, you are already communicating. Women are masters of social and emotional intuition. They can read your body language, your facial expressions, your micro reactions, your posture, your silence, your stillness. These are your first weapons. A Stoic man understands that power is expressed without needing validation. When you walk into a room, your energy should say, "I am complete." You don't chase. You don't seek approval. You observe. You carry yourself like a mountain, immovable, grounded, calm. The man who does not need to speak to be respected, who can own a room without performance, is a man of quiet dominance. Women notice that. They feel it. Most men talk themselves out of power through over-explaining, showing off, or trying too hard. But the Stoic outsmarts the game by not playing. He lets his silence speak volume. Number 2, the Stoic mind. Control over emotion. The emotional man is predictable. He is ruled by reactions, highs and lows, and attachments. But the Stoic man, he is different. He doesn't flinch when challenged. He doesn't chase when ignored. He doesn't crumble when tested. He observes his emotions, but they don't control him. This terrifies women and fascinates them. Why? Because they are used to testing a man's emotional center. If they can make you jealous, you are weak. If they can provoke anger, you are unstable. But if you remain composed, if you respond with calm certainty, you rise above the drama, and suddenly you are no longer just a man. You are a mystery. Women can't manipulate what they can't read. The Stoic man outsmarts by not reacting, by mastering the only battlefield that matters, his own mind. Number 3, the value of detachment. Want to drive a woman crazy? Don't try to, just detach. When she sees that your happiness, your purpose, your peace, none of it depends on her approval, her affection, or her attention, she is forced to reevaluate her own power. This doesn't mean being cold. It means being unshakably whole. A Stoic man is not impressed by external beauty or validation. He recognizes that all things are temporary, and in this impermanence, he finds strength. Women expect men to orbit them, to seek their light. But what happens when you are your own source of light? You break the script. You outsmart not through tricks, but through truth. You don't need her. And because of that, she's drawn to you. It's not arrogance, it's clarity. Detachment is not distance, it's independence. And independence is power. Number 4, the power of mystery and presence. Mystery is not about hiding, it's about not revealing everything. It's about showing just enough to spark curiosity, but never enough to be fully understood. Most men overshare. They reveal their intentions, their emotions, their weaknesses. But the Stoic man keeps something sacred. His inner world is not up for grabs. He listens more than he speaks. He looks but doesn't stare. He observes without needing to comment. This mystery drives women to want to understand him. Why is he so calm? What is he thinking? What does he want? This is presence, not the needy kind that demands attention, but the rare kind that commands it. When you are fully in the moment, not distracted, not scrolling, not daydreaming, you become magnetic. She feels seen, but she also senses that she doesn't fully have you. That's how you outsmart, by remaining just out of reach. Number 5, purpose above pleasure. A man who puts his purpose before pleasure is unstoppable. Most men are willing to sacrifice their mission for a woman's attention. They'll skip workouts, miss deadlines, and abandon goals, all for the chance to impress. But not the Stoic. His mission comes first. His time is sacred. His focus is unbreakable. This is not selfishness, it's discipline. And women are hardwired to respect a man with direction. They may test you, tempt you, try to pull you off course. But when you stay on your path, when you show her that you would rather lose her than lose your purpose, you win her respect on a level no words can ever achieve. You outsmart by refusing to be distracted. You rise by staying committed. Pleasure fades. Purpose endures. And in that endurance, you become immortal in her eyes. Number 6, scarcity, the unseen strategy. Most men are always available, always texting, always chasing, always proving, and in that abundance, they become cheap. But the Stoic man operates with scarcity. He doesn't make himself constantly accessible. He values his time. He moves slowly, deliberately. He does not rush intimacy. He lets the connection build naturally or dissolve without attachment. And this scarcity creates tension. A woman begins to wonder why you're not like the others. Why don't you respond immediately? Why don't you compliment her endlessly? Why don't you show desperation? Because you have standards. Because you are not desperate. Because you are rare. And the rare man, the man who does not flood her with attention but offers it sparingly, authentically, is the man she cannot stop thinking about. This is how you outsmart, by becoming what is no longer common. Number 7, the Stoic physique. Silent discipline. Your body speaks. And a Stoic body, strong, lean, disciplined, is a testament to quiet self-mastery. It's not about vanity, it's about command. The man who sculpts his body without bragging, who trains in silence, who walks with posture and purpose, he radiates control. And that control is seductive, not because it shows off, but because it represents something deeper: dedication, endurance, sacrifice. Women see this, even if they don't say it. The way you carry yourself, the way you move, the calm confidence in your eyes, it all communicates something powerful. I can protect. I can provide. I don't need to say it. I've become it. Words fade. Looks change. But discipline, the kind that forges the body and the spirit, that is eternal. You outsmart women by showing them a man who is in command of himself. Number 8, the art of saying no. Yes is easy. No is powerful. Women are used to men complying, agreeing, bending, but the Stoic man says no, not out of arrogance, but out of alignment. No to drama, no to disrespect, no to anything that pulls him away from his principles. And when a woman encounters a man who can say no with calm conviction, who isn't afraid of losing her, who doesn't need her validation, she is disarmed. That no, delivered without anger, without apology, is a declaration of strength. It says, I am not here to please. I am here to live my truth. And truth, when backed by discipline, is more attractive than any pickup line. You don't need to speak volumes, you just need to have boundaries and honor them without flinching. That's how you outsmart, through unwavering standards. Number 9, the Stoic smile. Calm under fire. Chaos is the ultimate test. And in moments of stress, pressure, or confrontation, how you react speaks louder than any words. Most men explode. They beg, they defend, they collapse. But the Stoic smiles, not with arrogance, but with quiet understanding. He sees the storm, but he is not moved by it. He knows that everything external is outside his control, but his response, that belongs to him. That calm smile, that unbothered energy, that refusal to be pulled into emotional warfare, it confuses and captivates women. It says, I've seen worse, I'm not threatened, I choose peace. And peace in a world full of noise and drama is irresistible. Your calm is your weapon. Your stillness is your strategy. You outsmart not by overpowering, but by remaining untouchable. Number 10, the long game. Legacy over lust. In the end, everything superficial fades. Beauty, lust, excitement. But the Stoic man plays the long game. He's not chasing moments. He's building a legacy. He seeks depth, truth, excellence. He doesn't fall for flattery. He doesn't chase fantasies. He builds something real, something lasting within himself. And that kind of man is unforgettable. Women remember the man who walked away with grace, who loved without attachment, who led without needing followers, who gave without needing applause. He wasn't loud, but he was strong. He didn't play games, he was the standard. And when you become that man, you don't need to outtalk anyone. You don't need to impress. You simply live your philosophy, and in doing so, you outsmart the entire system, not just women, but the weak parts of yourself that once chased what never mattered. So how do you outsmart women without saying a word? You master yourself. You speak with your presence. You live with intention. You become the rare man who doesn't flinch, who doesn't chase, who doesn't fold. The Stoic man is not loud, but he is powerful. He doesn't manipulate, but he captivates. He doesn't speak much, but when he does, the world listens. Be that man, and watch how the world, including women, responds to your silence, not with confusion, but with respect, with curiosity, and maybe with love. Not the shallow kind, but the kind that is drawn to something deeper, something real, something unshakable. That something is you.